If you've not already watched the video on how to calculate the area of squares and rectangles, then we suggest that you watch that video before watching this one. This video is based on an actual question from a state math exam. It's possible that you will also have a question like this one on your 5th grade state math exam. Mark wants to route the box shown. What is the surface area of the box? If we could unfold a box like this and lay it flat, we would get a figure that we call a net. Each yellow square is part of a wall from that unfolded box. The total surface area of the box is shown as the yellow squares. For a review on what a net is and how to recognize what nets go with what three-dimensional shape, please see our overview video on this topic. We've made many videos showing specific examples of nets and three-dimensional shapes, which are in this playlist. First, we need to know the value of each square. This key tells us that 1 inch equals this distance. That means that each square is 1 inch wide. And it also means that each square is 1 inch high. That tells us that each square has an area of 1 square inch. So, the number of small squares equals the area in square inches. To find the area of this net, we could just count up all the squares. When we do that, we get 122 squares. That means the area of this net is 122 square inches. That tells us the surface area of the box is 122 inches. Choice C is correct. 122 is a big number. We could make a mistake when counting that high. So another way to solve this problem is by doing multiplication and addition. Here's our strategy. To begin with, we'll break this single large area into 3 rectangles. Next, we'll calculate the area of each rectangle. Finally, we'll add the areas of the rectangles together, which will give us the total area. Let's start with the rectangle on the top. We can find the base by counting up the number of squares in the horizontal direction. The rectangle on the top has a base of 7 inches. Likewise, we can find the height by counting the number of squares in the vertical direction, and we get a height of 3 inches. To calculate the area of a rectangle or square, we do 3 steps. Step 1. Write out the formula. Area equals the base times the height. Step 2. Substitute the words with numbers. In this case, the base is 7, and the height is 3. Step 3. Do the calculation. 7 times 3 equals 21. So the area of the top rectangle is 21 square inches. The rectangle in the middle has a base of 20 inches and a height of 4 inches. To calculate the area of a rectangle or square, we do 3 steps. Step 1. Write out the formula. Area equals the base times the height. Step 2. Substitute the words with numbers. In this case, the base is 20 and the height is 4. Step 3. Do the calculation. 20 times 4 equals 80. So the area of the middle rectangle is 80 square inches. The rectangle on the bottom has a base of 7 inches and a height of 3 inches. To calculate the area of a rectangle or square, we do 3 steps. Step 1. Write out the formula. Area equals the base times the height. Step 2. Substitute the words with numbers. In this case, the base is 7 and the height is 3. Step 3. Do the calculation. 7 times 3 equals 21. So the area of this bottom rectangle is 21 square inches. To find the total area of this net, we add the area of each rectangle. 21 plus 80 plus 21 equals 122 square inches. That's the same number we got when counting. Choice C is correct. Thanks for your attention.